utmost danger. Laning phase, you got two correct.
EternaLEnVy already off to a good start, but they are going to roam into this now. The crush is going to be there. One raise. Will they have enough to bring him down, though? The right clicks, they do get the first blood. EternaLEnVy, with a little bit of help from SGG, takes down SumaiL.
And then pull from the hard camp, giving you... It's also able to provide you that extra amount of... SumaiL caught again.
Maybe in some trouble here. They turn for the cold snap. The Sunstreak is not quite going to be on the mark, but they're going to jump in with crit as well. SumaiL is already dead, though, and crit, taking a lot of damage out of boot as well off the back of that. This is a really great start for NP.
Evil Geniuses, I think, has always been it. But it is going to be difficult for initiation.
This is a good way to make it happen, though. You can find a kill here onto Envy, and this is so great for them. Although it does look like they end up sharing.
That's why a lot of these capable of jungling will abandon their lane pretty much always by 10 minutes. Don't want to be caught up by rotation.
They're onto him, but maybe even going to be able to turn this back around. They're onto Zai instead. Sungrade comes down, and they are able to kill off MSS, but they're able to find Zai in return. That was going to be a TP out, so nothing else lost in that engagement.
Look at bottom. Smoke Gank might be able to catch out SVG.
Still very close to that blink dagger as well. Brick gonna run in, get the silence off, have the hooks off, double edge to follow, and Sunstrike to find the kill. Nice pick up there for EG.
Yeah, this is great because they know there was significant rotations. At the very least, the Lifestealer TP really pushing power if let alone. Evil Geniuses don't really have too many tools to deal with this.
God, they're getting ready to go in, though. And Crit, he is going to try and go for the kill. SVG already dead at the very start of this one. Rolling boulder forward. They also have the blink forward. Universe going to be able to take down 1437. So just like that, the push is stopped in its tracks. But they did a lot of damage to that tier 2.
Kind of felt like, oh, we're actually going to be able to take this tier 2. They're not going to... They spread out a bit too much. The Slardar got picked off. Newbee, Dazzle, 7.
And now they're on top of the Shadow Fiend. So Envy going to drop in this bottom lane. Very good early on for NP, and a couple of minutes been a little bit shaky. We always knew that this is something that could happen. MSS is smoked up, ready to make something happen with the Slardar as they get themselves into position down here bottom and trying to run into crit. They are going to commit the roar and the stomp same time. Double stun for double kill. Not able to get in on the action, but they're ready to push again. Are all grouped up now. Thinking about going in to make something happen. They're going to throw in one stone at the very least, but Roche just died in a second, and now you're looking at an Aegis here on Envy. They've got that first Necro book up and online. A lot of trouble that Aegis there, and I mean, can NP think about threatening high ground even? Maybe. Strike out. Envy, he ends up dying to that one, so well, so much for that Aegis.
Yeah, and maybe Evil Geniuses are okay with taking a team fight because they still have Global Silent. As NP retreat, they have to be, and I like this, right? They're being very disciplined about their play. They're not splitting up too much and leaving opportunity for to catch them out. Oh, and they're actually setting up a great dance.
This is going to be a great one right as Dark Pack comes down now. Arteezy, oh, he gets the Shadow Dance off! Able to escape from that one, trying to get the Stampede out. A double hoof stomp. Universe to escape from that one. Actually have a Blink Dagger. They can maybe punish this. Not sure if he needed to go in on that instance, and now he doesn't have Stampede to get away. Universe is going to fall. So a little bit of back and forth going on there, but they do get the Slark out at the very least.
Be worth the loss of that tier 2 bottom and potentially...
Radiant's middle tower
Makes it so tough about the Slark too is because you can't threaten as much of the split push as you might with other heroes, and now they're just stepping forward. Eviscerate Universe. He was gone in an instant. And now with the tier 3 going to go down, you mentioned it, there's the Shrines. They're even flirting with the idea of sticking around to do some more damage to those barracks, but they do finally back out now.
So they kite the Lifestealer and they burst down the SF. That's your go-to. But you also have the Dazzles to deal with.
MSS here might get caught out. They spot him. There's the initiation that comes out. Global as well to follow. MSS is going to die. It looks like they're also able to take out the Dazzle at the start of the fight. We fall a little bit off the mark, but still, Aoi is forced out of here. EternaLEnVy trying to pop the ulti. Not doing a ton of damage off the back of this, and it looks like now EG trying to bail. They've already found 2 kills, but don't want to take this fight too much further, and they will be able to kite themselves out of this. So
EG are doing the right play. They have to poke at NP a bunch, burn through the mana with E and stuff like that. But I don't think the opportunity is there. This fight is too hard for them to take. NP They're not making too many mistakes whatsoever in their positioning. There's very few opportunities. It has to be there. Same fight, and this is where Evil Genius either hold or break.
Tough as well. Butterfly completed a little while ago for Envy. Is got the range, all the range that he could. And, well, they're going to get a nice little stun combo here. Is there going to be any follow-up? EMP to burn the mana. Don't want to have to pop the DK for that one, but he is out of mana now. Looks like that's just going to be that Barracks going down. Not a great way to stop it. Snap to follow. Arteezy going to jump in, gets the leash.
Oh, still does have it. They're able to catch onto 3 off to the side, and now Lifestealer is just all over them.
Does look like they're going to be able to get this melee Barracks, and, well, just like that. Envy's still kind of low here. They're thinking about turning this back around. Lifestealer actually is going to end up falling. They take down Envy as well. So that's 2 already dead. Envy were looking so good a second ago, and now potentially going to end up losing more. Oh, the stun combo right out of the Aegis. Wasn't able to get the BKB off as of yet, and Envy is going to fall. They almost take down Arteezy with the Death Requiem, but my God.
Oh my God, Lyrical, I was so ready to praise NP so much for their disciplined play, for the fact that they weren't making,
Something at any point?
They didn't before. And, they went high ground pretty naturally. It all felt good, but now they're going to have to start forcing a little bit more.
Oh, well, the counterplay, they drop out the roar, going to be able to connect. Global Silence comes down. The BKB's already been popped for our EternaLEnVy, though, and they're trying to chase it out on the north side of the fight. It does look like SVG is going to drop the SumaiL. So a mega kill streak for him, and with that, it does look like back out.
Before he actually blinked forward. So what had ended up happening is Aoi spent pretty much his whole entire rage timer just running.
Yeah.
He's just running to try and catch heroes because he was so far behind. So, oh, nice pick.
Yeah, this is a big one. Right after he ends up respawning, they're able to take him down again. So, Evil Geniuses in another great position to keep the pressure onto these objectives, and they've been able to find the Dazzle to boot. Dominating streak for Arteezy, and I mean, Abyssal Blade done now, ended up going for that instead of the Scotty. I think that's a really good decision in this game.
These opportunities he has.
My God, they're getting into position right now where they want to come and take this fight. Aoi walk in, lead in the charge. They're in on top of Roche. They spot him out already, trying to take it down. Able to snatch the Aegis is SumaiL, but BKB comes out. Envy drops the Requiem of Souls. Maybe going to be able to bring down SumaiL. That is going to be the Aegis already down. Can they make any more of it? They're already here on top of SVG, able to get out actually with that Slither and Crush. And it looks like Crit trying to turn now onto Envy. He does not have any BKB left. SumaiL is also going to get the Eul Scepter, trying to escape, and will be able to run away. It's going to barely be able to survive from that. Oh my God, he's so low, but is going to die to the boars. Value right there coming out from MSS's boards, and Arteezy maybe going to end up falling to boot here. Right clicks coming through. That was a wonderful team fight for NP, and it continues over to the side. Universe jumps back in. They're able to take down Envy. Somehow they turn this back around, and now Arteezy's coming back into fight. The kite battle is going to continue, and with Crit coming in, he's going to be able to jump now onto Aoi, who is going to start to fall. Rage timer going to wear off in a second, and then they've got a stun from Crit, I believe. Stun, silence combo, and that's going to be the kill. Unstoppable streak. So they do end up getting not the last hit on Roche, but what a fight.
Oh man, there were so many small little things that worked out to the favor of either NP or EG.
To have maybe eventually you get into a couple items to break it, but it looks like to go for this initiation. They've been able to find one. Actually, Arteezy in a lot of trouble, but can they get the counterplay? SumaiL jumps forward, gets a tornado onto 2. There's going to be the hoof stomp coming out as well, and it looks like for the moment they're controlling MSS. On the other side of the map, 1437 forced to grave himself. They're trying to back out, able to jump away from that tornado. Very low, and the Force Staff away. Like they're trying to find this. They get the roar off as well. Everybody needs to back out though. EternaLEnVy standing tall in front of his MP brothers. Arteezy looking for the kill himself. Another big hoof stomp. They've been able to find 2. Can they bring him down though? The counterplay is going to be able to control and kill off Crit there. But it looks like Arteezy is going to end up falling. EternaLEnVy just too strong in this one with the triple. That tornado cooldown is quite good, but NP still win the fight.
A big Daedalus hit there. Man,
NP possibly have pulled themselves into a spot where they can push for high ground. 18 seconds with no Arteezy, and they push quite quick.
This is a tornado that is so obnoxious. Level 25 got the -8 seconds and the Octane.
Roar comes out, Meatball down as well, onto the Lifestealer. Crit's gonna take a lot of damage. Actually, Crit onto Crit for 1,000. Down to half HP off one right click. My God. And now they have to back out. This is the scary part. 1437 still getting chased out. Glimmer Cape. There's the counterplay though. They drop the global as well. Right clicking him down. Can they find it? SumaiL, he's almost dead here and does look like he will finally fall. Mega kill streak for EternaLEnVy. It looks like, well, able to back away. Okay. Earth Spirit buys back. Universe maybe gonna drop. They have found him.
Nice catch.
And in the end, able to find a couple of core kills. And it looks like actually SumaiL is going to cutting the creep wave as well.
Yeah, SumaiL pulled out some fancy footwork there to be able to get out of that one. But again, it's NP, like so many other teams would eventually get caught in a mistake that they get caught by the tornado, they get caught by some sort of deviation, but NP still make good positioning.
SumaiL botsed up to the top lane. They don't have him here for this fight. They are going to die. Oh man, Arteezy takes a ton of damage. They're trying to go for the counterplay, but they're going to end up losing the melee barracks. Maybe going to find some more off the back of it. Envy, Glimmer Cape for the moment, still staying alive here. It does look though like they've been able to turn it a 3-person Slither and Crush again. Envy trying to force this issue. And they will back out after taking that melee barracks as another lift up. MSS still in some trouble. They find the kill on the Shadow Fiend. Maybe gonna find more. It was looking good for a second, but now MP losing 3, gonna lose 4. EG end up making the most of it in spite of losing that barracks.
Yeah, they really did. Again, it's just the problem with this tornado when you're able to have it on a 9-second cooldown.
But it does mean that, you know, if they end up picking off Envy again in the next couple of minutes, it's going to be quite a difficult one. Looks like the tier 3 is going to drop here.
Whoa, or step forward. Really well played. The follow-up's done. The Sunstrike will be enough to kill him. He's dead for 100 seconds, and now NP in a ton of trouble. Howie gonna get lifted as well, but I think that this is just gonna be eyes on the prize, trying to take him down. Stunned up for the moment is Arteezy, but it looks like he still might be able to find this kill. There's the cold snap as well, 4-step away as well as the grave. Howie turns to fight with the shrine help. I think that they can just focus down objectives at this point if they want to. SumaiL maybe going a little bit too far forward. Oh my god, he got away on nothing there again. Oh baby, this is quite bad with still 80 seconds, and they know that Shadow Fiend can't come back.
Be the one to start hitting those racks. SumaiL can also play off boss and just start regenning up, so they've got plenty of time to play with here.
Cess looking for the play. There's the roar, but there's so many 4-staffs. They're not going to be able to catch him. Now they don't have roar. Now they're going to turn on to MSS. 4-staffing away is Universe. Well, the 4-staff away from the Sunstrike, but he is still going to get turned upon here by Arteezy. Brave to keep him alive. Trying to get the kill. Shrine and popped as well. They're able to take down one. That's actually SumaiL dying. So maybe they can find more here as Zai turned upon another hoof stomp. These fights have just gone on for an entire game, it feels like. Arteezy finds the pounce and the leash onto Lifesteal. Another grave coming out for 1437. Lift up now onto MSS. The meatball is going to drop as well. Not quite dead as of yet. They're going to be able to back out. Sunstrike hits it. Oh, what a play. Oh, another lift up. They're trying to force this issue so hard. Envy is still dead for another 15 seconds. They're holding on to these barracks like none other. Oh my God, is he going to die to this? Right click's coming through. No, the tornado! They got the kill. There's the lift up and the shoot down.
Oh, SumaiL's a sniper, man. He's just picked off 2 different kills now at like 2,500 range. And he saved Arteezy with that buyback.
He talked about that agi gain. He was up to 35 for a little bit. Now that allows them to secure Oshan. So NP, they hold their barracks, but it's at a damn big cost as well. I guess EG are still going to back out. They're too worried about a smoke. Could go in for this though, and they're looking for initiation onto Arteezy mid lane, able to get the clutch off. Dark Pack was not there, but they throw out the Lotus Orb, keeping him alive for the moment. Reflect the roar as well. She's ended up getting eaten there as well, I believe, and it looks like they're able to get the counter stun now. They're controlling up Owie. Meatball is going to drop, but that's onto 2 BKB targets. MSS looking to try and find enough damage there, and they are going to be able to bring down Arteezy. Now looking for more. Zai is going to start to get ran down here, and maybe they can take him down. A tornado lift up onto Envy to slow the push. SumaiL jumps in, Sheet Sick onto 1. They're going to get a Tefty Blast push back onto 2. Ice Wall as well, but another big crush comes in. SVG saving the day. SumaiL able to tornado just barely away, and it does look like he's going to be able to escape with that one. Sunstrike comes down, not doing nearly enough damage. Universe, is he going to fall? They're going to have another tornado in a second if they want to throw it from far away, but Universe is already gone. Crit is going to be able to blink out, but NP with the momentum.
Just enough confidence to deal with that mid lane, and exactly where they struck. Great crushes by SVG all game long.
Look at that range that you get from the Shadow Fiend as well. Just monster at this point. They get the counter crush coming in. Meatball is going to be dropped again, and out of mana right now. Envy's going to pop the BKB, turns to fight, pop the Satanic as well. He's taking a lot of damage here. Roar to try and create that little bit of separation. You have the Ice Wall down as well, slowing up a couple heroes, but that's now crit dead. Does not have a buyback. 90 seconds out of there. They're still turning on the Lifesteal, trying to bring him down. The Sheik Stick to follow, and it looks like they aren't quite going to be able to have enough damage to run him down. So NP have another window here where they can go back in for another try. Yeah, it's to the point now also where you don't feel comfortable going into contest Roshan. You know, this Earth Spirit's gone for that amount of time off the map as well, so they're able to take another objective because of that Roshan.
Got to be the one to actually make the critical plays happen and lend opportunities for Arteezy Universe to make smart follow-up plays.
They're trying to kill it all off with the Tornado. They're already on top of and killing off this lifesteal. He's taking so much damage. It's going to be Clever Cape. They find a 4-man clutch, but it's not enough to save their lifestealer. They're on top of Envy at this point. 4-step forward, trying to bring him low. Is he going to end up dying here? They're going to buy back on the lifestealer, try and get him back into the fight. The Crush from Universe only catches on to MSS. They get the silence to follow, but there isn't anything else there, and that is going to be another buyback for Invoker. So I feel like EG have to find something here, but it's just so hard to take this fight because now you don't have buyback on the Invoker either.
And kill the Lifestealer and then be able to go down mid, but they can't afford to lose some of these cores. Especially Arteezy. He hasn't racked up too much stat.
Oh my god, they jump in as soon as Universe jumped forward and able to get him out. Trying to walk away from all of this one. Cold Snap there as well as a lift up from the Tornado. They're just trying to hold on as long as possible at this point.
Gotta be careful with this Dark Pack.
Up high ground, and Envy actually up on the high ground himself. Try and hit down this melee barracks. They still haven't been able to do much structural damage as they might have wanted, but there's the initiation to come in. Age is still there. He's going to be stunned up, brought down in just a second. Brave to keep him alive. The counter clutch. SumaiL is going to end up dying there to Owie, and now the counterplay is going to come out. They're all over him. Universe starting to fall low. Can they get another crush? That is going to be one. Crit doing his best. It's a 3-person stun and a 5-person magnetize, but it's not nearly enough, as NP are going to be able to take this team fight and potentially even the game. Oh my god, great display from them.
I mean, fantastic. I felt like, you know, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I bet I sounded like I'm just gushing over NP. But honestly, like, I was just super impressed with them. I was just like, every single such, but as long as they're keeping the supports out of the mid lane, away from potential game on a line. In fact, they're going to get a kill on Tinker, looks like.
This is so much damage. The secondary route, he is falling low, and looks like they're going to be able to get the kill onto... Oh, SumaiL drop and roll for the kill. Nicely done. Man, that was so close to death with that laser, and thankfully they end up being able to pick one up there, but Universe that actually was credited with that kill. Down to the bottom, he's playing it.
Backs up it.
Diving for it. There's the Nightmare, the Crush to follow. Are they going to be able to get into range? Yeah, they're not quite there in time. And now Crit's shown up. A lot of damage being dealt out. They take down the Leshrac. Going to surge forward Universe as well. Trying to pull in SVG. They use the Earthbind, keeping him in place for the moment. SVG still getting ran down. And Crit is actually going to dive all the way under tower for this one. We can just roll out again in a second. There's nobody there to help out.
Because as to go for a full.
Here's the setup, trying to find a kill on the Jugs. Well, with Zai here, this is never going to happen. And in fact, they might end up losing more for it than they bargained. The pullback, vacuum wall as well. They're controlling them up. MSS, his ulti's been popping. It looks like they are going to be able to bring down that Leshrac as well. And probably this Abaddon as well. Healing Ward in the trees. He's microing to the best of his ability. They do manage to bring it down finally. And now Arteezy in a lot of trouble. But can they get it? No, he's able to juke away. They have the Grave as well to keep him alive. MSS's shield did not pop there to get the kill. And they lose a couple for it. Thinking more and more about the context, the greater context of how this group stage works. Bane is walking in. Bane! Oh my god, he got him! Oh no!
Who needs Moonlight Shadow and Smoke when you get an Invis rune?
Oh.
And SumaiL's sitting at 100 HP.
God, SumaiL's got to be so upset after that. That's so frustrating.
So happy, because they're now also getting a lot of chip damage on that tower.
They have been able to catch out EternaLEnVy. He has dropped so low with that one. Ion Shell onto Crit. Quite potent indeed.
Yeah. seems like the Angel or well because of Dragonlance gun, but also primarily because you're
under attack.
use the map controller. Nice pick off on Zai though.
Classic combo. Nightmare into an arrow. Easy mode.
Hate life as a support, you know, but it's also about picking where you go. Sometimes we're gonna have traps set up, like you're gonna bait out, beat people. He's got his first big kill here.
Yeah, this is a nice one to pick up, although maybe going to be able to bait it out. They get the Grave off in time, and now Aui's in a little bit of trouble. Can they bring down SumaiL, though, in time? They aren't going to be able to get the kill. He's barely alive. We talked about those traps, and not sure if it was one, but it ended up working out for EG.
Oh, AUI trying to catch crit there. Approach the bottom lane. That does reveal that there's something. Oh, God. Caught?
This might be a problem. He needs to get his way away. Silent stun, taking a ton of damage as well, and it does look like Aui barely able to escape from that one.
No,
but the magnetize. Oh my God, they got him. Oh, that was really close.
Okay, well, I think this Meepo game is very rapidly turning. Then both other carried back into the.
Well, this is at least a little something. Finding a pick off here on the crit. They need whatever kills they can get at this point because they're now behind, 5 to 10, but 4 to 10, it's still a rough one to go. And Zaya's also picked up this Medallion of Courage for himself, so now that you have Aui going in to get Roshan for themselves, that pick off on crit.
You're still going to try and contest, but it's going to be a rough one.
Going in, they want to get it. They're able to get the Nightmare off onto Arteezy, but the wall vacuum breaking Dota for a second. MSS starting to fall, but gets the ulti off. They're able to take down Roche, and Aui does pick it up, but immediately going to be popped. Omni Slash was used, the Battle Fury finally coming into play, and now the arrow connecting as well onto Arteezy. They need to burst him down in this time period, but there's the Grave trying to TP away, and they are going to be able to break that TP with the Nightmare. A couple more right clicks, they clean it up. Still, not like a definitive great win for NP, but it's something.
As the rest, we saw a lot more aggressive.
Dire's bottom tower.
I think this is just a natural, but not something.
Meepo caught out again. They're able to get a nice jump in there from crit. They do get the vacuum back to pull in for the kill, and well, now SVG in a hell of a lot of trouble himself, trying to get away from this one. There is a Nightmare, a stun out as well, but it's not going to be enough to get him away. Dead again for NP, and Meepo gone for 60. Oh, that 20. Hazel has not been buying a whole heck of a lot for himself. But another movement forward. They've been able to find the Meepo yet again. Omni Slash committed immediately, and Aui is going to go down. Aui indeed hurt.
Yeah. Not nice.
And you okay?
God damn it, Lyrical. Plays, but what's going to end up feeling like don't connect, you're going to feel like you're wasting so much.
Yeah, and then things like this happen where MSS gets caught out for a second. They'll be able to body block him, and well, Meepo's going to actually jump in, try and bring him down. There's a lot of damage being dealt out, but he's about to evaporate as well. Arteezy and that laser get shot out. Another vacuum into two of them. They're able to take down, at the very least, the Darkseer and the Jug. So there is something going back there, but it all started off again with Meepo going down early.
A win condition that back around that 35-40 minutes. Down the game, but I do think it's okay if they just.
This would be a good way to get towards it. Now they've caught him out. Tail bringing him low. They are going to get it, but the vacuum wall now down on absolutely everybody. There's no follow-up damage, though. They're not there. And now Crit trying to roll away. It's going to be able to make the escape. Reapplying Magnetize. They're trying to chase these guys down. Arteezy going in for the kill. They'll bring down Aui. Now 14-37. Also in trouble. SumaiL is going to start going off. Rocket, lasers, every damn thing thrown at him. 9-20 continuing it.
They finally make the right Moonlight Shadow rotation and catch the team. But that step forward.
Well, you just certainly don't hurt. My God, they are so farmed.
AUI's backed off of his push at top lane. I'm not sure. I think he kind of needed to keep that pressure there because EG is not leaving.
way. Universe, vacuum wall completely off the mark, even with the added radius, and they've hexed him up for the moment as well, trying to bring him down. Arrow was not there to connect, and Arteezy starting to drop low. He does get great, but they still have the Fiend Script going. Right click's coming through. If they could kill him off here, it would be fabulous for him. It is just the Aegis, though, and SumaiL still large in charge in the background. SVG looking to go for a Nightmare. Is going to be able to connect it, and, well, that's actually going to be the Dazzle out of the fight for the moment, but they don't have enough damage to bring down Arteezy. So, kind of doesn't even end up mattering. Maybe with the Split Earth and all the spam. Crits there as well. Really good stun. There's the vacuum onto 3 of them. There's an Omni Slash out there as well. Envy is going to drop. It looks like Arteezy will be able to escape as well.
They just can't get the healing ward in the background. They just can't get to it. That's the problem. Arteezy keeps pushing forward and forcing his ward backwards, and NP can't get that sustain item out of the way.
And now Abba finally going to drop. No more ulti left for him. EG will take what they came for. Both sets of barracks down. You have an E-Blade on Meepo, so maybe you have a chance there with some like huge burst, but feels unlikely as we are going to continue this rampage through the base. Ways that this could work for them. The root is onto 3. Applying it there onto Arteezy. Tower is going to start to drop, and they drop another healing ward. There is still no answer for that. Another vacuum into the stone. It's going to do a lot of damage here. Lesh needs to back out. We'll be able to escape for the moment. And actually, they've hexed up the Meepo and went forward. Isn't going to be able to use any of those items. SumaiL, great reactions. And almost able to even kill off Meepo there. Envy is going to drop. Oh my god. And Crit ended up killing off the Meepo as well. Yeah, yep, this is tough. This is a really hard one. Arrow connects onto Earth Spirit. He is going to fall. No, they get another Grave Off. Dazzle, he's been in the right place, right time, every time. EG taking no prisoners, but taking the base.
Arteezy, even just with the extra bit there, blinks forward, recovers the gem for them. So they lost 1 support, but didn't the gem, and now they're actually just going to try and close out the game, it looks like.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to be into Rapier territory even because you had to buy back in that fight, so...
Oh, the arrow.
Oh, wait, no, it's there, it's there, it's actually... He does have it, it's on the courier. They're trying to bring it back to him. This might be an opportunity here. It's going to be able to have a huge increase in the damage. The right click's coming through. He takes down 1. Can he find more? They're leaping forward, trying to bring down Arteezy. They have the Glimmer Keep there to keep him alive. This might be enough if they can contain him just long enough. They're chasing. There's the Manta Dodge trying to escape. The right click's coming. It's going to kill off Universe.
Oh.
Envy did it. Oh, baby.
Envy, show him who's boss, baby. Oh, Divine Rapier at just the perfect time. And it could be better, right? He hits him with the arrow.
Where you have another saving mechanism for Mirana outside of her normal kit, and they're going in to contest Roshan. Will they get there in time, though, is the big question. It's dropping very low. 1437, he gets the Split Earth. Oh. Arrow almost connects. Oh, the Blade Fury, but Envy jumps in. Can he bring him down in time? The Abyssal Blade controlling him for the moment, but the right clicks. Omni Slash is there. Envy is dropping low, but he is going to be able to get the Aegis. Arteezy got the Aegis instead, takes down Envy. Rapier on the ground, and it looks like actually it's going to be Leshrak who picks it up. The big body right clicks coming in for 1437. He's never had so much net worth in his life, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh, Crit is there. They stun onto Bane, trying to bring them all down. Abaddon, he will have his ulti back up in 10 seconds, but it doesn't look like it's going to be soon enough. They'll be able to bring him down as well. Oh, it was a dream for a moment.
Miracle, I so badly wanted to see this game stretch out longer with the Envy holding that Divine Rapier, but I don't know how he did it, but Arteezy managed to grab that Aegis before Envy could. I'm not sure if he did it like while he was still Omni Slash